Hi there, I'm Laura Enever, professional surfer and talker, and this is your behind the scenes all access look at the WSL World Tour. Come along. We have arrived, Victoria. Beautiful. We've arrived in beautiful Surf Coast, Victoria.
I just wanted to bring you guys in and teach you a little bit about the nature in the area. This is a scat from a kangaroo, looks like a large male. Yeah, probably an alpha. Just trying to let the females in the area know that he's got a lot of power. Anyway, here comes my right.
Good morning. It's the morning of the contest.
Yeah, beauty tips with Laura Enever. She told me if I stuck a spoon in my eye, it would help me watch the contest.
It makes you look at least like 6 months younger.
What's that? I need a bigger spoon.
First morning of the contest, very early call time because got to whip us into shape, make sure that we're on our game. What do you think of the 5:30 a.m. call time?
Oh, it's great.
That's good. A little bit optimistic.
That's great. 5:30 call, 6 o'clock start.
Kaipo, you got to win it to ring it.
Yeah. Whoa! They got. That's not safe at all. There's the dingle, whatever, is exposed instead of having a sleeve on it, so that can actually ring. That's no. Oh.
Was it actually a ring?
That's so sketchy. Someone's got to tape that up. That is not cool.
6 a.m. Let's go. And we're on. Looks good on you. Yeah, this was just classic Mick. He got this nice bowl section. That's his big carve we're used to seeing, and yeah, I mean, those turns, he's been doing them since he first came down here when he was skinny little strong. Behind him, clean, big Bell's face, and Mick just goes to absolute town.
The transition and maneuvers are just incredible. He's showcasing why he's won this event 4 times and has been more consistent out here than anybody else in the last decade.
You could see him making a huge jump here. He's got a huge task ahead of him though.
Oh, look at this surfing from John Florence, just laying into those huge turns, the second one in particular.
Close to the number. On the outside though, Florence with a big section. Big transition snap there. Climbs the roof. Great lip line float to project back out onto the open face. Now goes to that trademark layback.
that just possesses so much power. And he gives a couple of versions of that same turn.
And the slipper fits.
My boys! Basically every contest that you haven't had a broken foot for, you've won here.
Those stairs, the first thing as you open their book, second wave of the set, because this is why. It just totally grooms out the second wave, and Courtney just converting on it. Opening up with some beautiful carves all the way through to the inside. And the finish, we talk about it constantly. It's so important to get that end maneuver in and get it clean. The table's turned a bit, and it's this really quick action style of surfing that Tyler Wright can bring to the table here. And that real fast pivot action off the lip, you can see there. Up and over it, brings that little layback hack onto it. She's always looking down the line here, thinking, okay, the next section, what am I going to do? Just the perfect amount of restraint and attack on this wave.
She's got to focus, puts that board on rail for the opening carve. Nice snap for the second. And a bigger wrap, a little more drawn out there. And now negotiating that high tide section that comes through, nearly finds the cover up. Doing a really good job to stay rail to rail, keep that flow moving forward.
Here, so watch Tyler's board here. There's no unnecessary movement. And what Carissa's doing is sort of pumping, whereas Tyler's holding her line through these turns, staying quiet in those down moments, and then when it's time to attack and get it on rail, just so smooth.
Free to now put Carissa Moore into a combination situation, which means she requires 2 new scores on the board. 2022 Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach champion Tyler Wright getting another excellent heat, her 3rd in a row.
And he's going to put another decent score on the board, and he really will be able to open up soon. Let's look at the replay here. Philippe stretching out on that long, grinding roundhouse cutback, up and over the foam again, coming from behind it, straight back into the pocket, so good variety to this point. Shows some patience here, and then jams the full wrap. Streaking down the line when you already were setting up for, bang, hits the alley-oop, comes down without a hiccup. Doesn't lose any speed at all, and then goes righto, another section. Let's hit it again and then just go for that frontside rotation that he just has on absolute lockdown. This was a great wave for Callum, right on the edge of being too big, but just the perfect size that it hit the reef at Rincon and then stretched out, and it actually grows in size as he comes down the line here. And just have a look at this. Callum Robson is just tagging this wave, one manoeuvre after the other, crushes the lip on the final turn. As a quick look up, doesn't go the big claim because he knows that he's not out of danger yet. He's going to need another one of those waves.
And now a champion at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach. Felipe Toledo takes out Callum Robson on finals day.
Up the hill to the car park, up the stairs. I've definitely got my steps up this week. There were so many people down the beach. It was so sick to see a crowd. Felipe and Tyler getting their first bell, they were just losing it. Shoes off. Clocking off. Bit of a burnout. So fancy. So fancy car. Wow, that was so fun. Oh my gosh. This happens every contest. It's like just pumps for the tour vlog.
We're going to catch this step. What?
One wave, about 30 dismounts, and a kneeboard burn on grid. He was like, "Did you mean to kneeboard?" I was like, "Of course. It wasn't just an accident. I had to show off my kneeboard skills." Then I thought I was going to get like a finish to the face. I was like, "This is quite dangerous. I'm out of here." In, back. Come on. Got it. All my Havaianas. Like the best cushioning. More Havies. No. Claps.
I'm trying to assist. I got your juice.
Thank you. It's all back heavy.
Yeah, this is not heavy. No problem. Laura's gone. Time to put the feelers out and look for some fun. What I do, I just say like, hey, the goat said I could get a couple waves. Kelly said, no, we'll see. Name dropping 101. Here we go with name dropping. That Slater guy?
We can take you straight down, mate. You don't need to be speeding, so just come straight down.
Oh, really? So I've used Kelly Slater. I don't know what other pros are going to show up tonight, but whoever it is, they're my friends. I'm going to use their names to get a wave right here.
Now we can drop Angus's name too.
Yeah, now we know Angus.
Oh, Bruno. Oh, Bruno.
God, Bruno.
That's good. Yeah.
Now's good to go?
That's good.
Sure.
I might be right, I might be wrong.
Not a prank.
That's good.
Let's start.
Oh, now!
What? Yes.
Yeah, live feed.
No, I'm going surfing.
Bravo's up. He's rising. Oh, another fog rail.
I can talk about it, but I want to actually do it. Kind of freaking out a little bit. Kind of have it set on the mutant barrel right now, the beast. So we're gonna see if anyone makes this one. It's pretty thick, pretty shallow. The goat can probably. We'll see if Pipes can. Well, come on. You know, we got here, we surfed a bunch of waves, we dropped names, Felipe Toledo, David Silva, Kelly Slater, Miguel Pupo, Sammy Pupo. We used all the names, we got in here, we got a bunch of waves, it was super worth it. It's like almost midnight right now, and this is what I call a party. There's no break.
I hate to live with a Chianti.
Yeah.